Good morning, hoes and joes. It is Tuesday, and here we are on our way to work once again. I hope you guys all are having a fabulous day so far, whatever time it is, because I don't know what time it is where you are. So hopefully today goes by fast. I am taking care of my mom's dogs today after work. She has some sort of function going on. And I'm taking care of, she's got a Shih Tzu and a Pug. So I will be taking care of them. And yeah, I just hope today goes by fast and everything goes nice and smooth. So you guys, the other day, I was watching Delta, and I absolutely love her. She's everything. And she had Luscious on her show, which I was, oh, what is that in the middle of the road? That's weird. Which I was so excited to see, because I have been just like out of the loop, I guess, with that. And I didn't know Luscious still made videos, which she does, I guess. But anyway, she was on Delta's show, and I was living for it because I absolutely love her. She's one of my favorites. I think that she's so beautiful. I remember when she got the C word and she was in the hospital, and she vlogged it. She was like one of the first ones, y'all, to get the C word and like put in the hospital because of breathing problems and stuff. And I watched that whole thing we watched. So a little known fact, back in the day, I guess how I kind of, I'm not friends with Luscious personally, but we do have a weird universe connection, or so I like to think. So back in the day, after, I'm pretty sure this was after my video went, yeah, this was after my video went viral. I remember the infamous, not famous, Rich Lux reached out to me and wanted to like be friends, wanted to talk about the candle community and all this other stuff, right? So I had that tea on Harry Slatkin, and I never like said anything like on what it was about or, you know, whatever. And he wanted to talk to me on the phone, and I thought, oh, you know, that's cool. Like, here's this big, well, he wasn't even like a big YouTuber at the time. He was popular, but he wasn't friends with Jeffree Star yet. So, and he wasn't like doing major gossip news. He was just, I can't remember what he was doing. It was kind of before Rich Lux was in like the gossip era of his time. It was before that. So anyway, he wanted to talk to me on the phone. So he calls me, mind you, like I said, he calls me and we had a lengthy conversation. The weird thing is that he wanted me to call him, and he didn't have much to say. Let me just say that when like you're talking to him, he didn't have much to say. I just remember he said very few words. I don't know if he was shy or like I don't know what it was all about, but all I remember was I spilled the tea. So he must have asked me some questions where I spilled the tea. And later on, because him and Luscious were best friends, and they were doing like all these videos together. And I don't know if you guys remember, him and Luscious were best friends. And then all of a sudden there was a falling out. And Rich Lux on his channel went in hard for Luscious, like was just a beast. And I will say this, Luscious, being the queen that she is, did not say a fucking word about it on her channel. Did not say anything. Didn't really address it. People kept on asking her, you know, oh, what happened, blah, blah, blah. The queen would not open up her mouth, and that was respect. But anyway, and then I don't know if you guys remember, after Rich Lux was friends with Luscious, because I think they were like both from Texas or whatever, then all of a sudden he is friends with Nick and starts doing all these videos with Nick. And if you guys don't know all these people who I'm talking about, I'm just imagine. Nick is a goddess. He is a beautiful man who is so sweet and so kind, and I love him. But anyway, so then Rich Lux was friends with Nick, and I believe, this is what I believe, Rich Lux used Nick's face in his videos to gain followers. That's what he did. That is definitely what he did. Nick is a very, very good-looking man, and that friendship sizzled. Isn't that interesting? Oh, look at these bitches on bikes. These bitches on bikes, and I gotta get on the bridge, and now they think that they're just, yep, I gotta get on the bridge, so go in the middle fucking lane. Anyway, so how this all comes together, right? Luscious did give one little tidbit of information about Rich Lux one time. I don't know if he let it slip. I think it was in a live. I don't know. But she said, girls, if you have ever had a conversation on the phone with Rich Lux, you best believe that that whole conversation was recorded. And I'm like, what? That's like disturbing and freaky and slimy and something that I would expect from Rich Lux, honestly. But at the time, I was definitely shocked. I was very naive. You know, the video just went viral. I didn't know who to trust. I thought that it was somebody reaching out that like was friendly, because I've had a lot of YouTubers reach out to me that were very friendly, but this was definitely not the case. So he said that every single telephone conversation that Rich Lux had with any other YouTubers, whether it be to get information about people, whether it be this or that or whatever, he records everything and then he like files it all. That blows my fucking mind that somebody would have that amount of time on their hands to do that shit. Like, honestly, get a life, first of all. But anyway, so that really disturbed me, and that opened my eyes to the demise of Rich Lux. And that just brought my respect down completely. Like, a lot of times when Rich Lux was licking Jeffree Star's asshole, which we know still happens to this day because he's so far up the ass, it's just crazy. He came out with those candles, not Rich, Jeffree Star, came out with those candles, and he like gets on YouTube and is like, oh yeah, these are the greatest, like the burn is so great, and then he shows this like tunneling candle and it looks like absolute fucking hell. So I say something on Twitter, and I'm like, I don't understand why you are all for these candles when they're literally a pile of shit. Like, you guys don't buy these candles, they're not good. And he private messages me, right? Rich does, on Twitter. And he's like, if you stop, I will send you one of Jeffree Star's candles. It's like, bitch, what are you talking about? Stupid idiot. Anyway, so that's the tea. That's hot tea today. Hot tea. So moral of the story is, don't have a conversation with Rich Lux on the phone unless you are going to be recorded, because that's going to happen. You're going to be recorded. And that's a shame, because I'm pretty sure in the state of Wisconsin, well, actually, no, it's not in the state of Wisconsin, but some states, it is illegal to record a telephone conversation unless you tell the person, and you can sue big time if somebody records a telephone conversation with you and they don't say that they're recording it. But I have known other people in the candle community. There was this other guy who some of you candle people will know, because a lot of women were all up his ass too, and it was just disgusting. And he was a vile sick person, and he would record people as well. And it's so bizarre to me that like that's almost like on the verge of being a Jeffrey Dahmer type situation, like recording telephone conversations with people that you're having. Like, what are you doing with that phone conversation after the fact? Like, are you using it so later on you can use it against the person? That's really scary. That's really scary. Like, you think you have like a friend or something like that, and you're like confiding in them, and then like they blow it up in your face, or they have that and then they hold it against you. That's super scary. Stay away from people like that, you guys. Use your instincts and know when shit like that is happening to you. Always be on guard. Anyway, I'm at work. I hope you guys all have a great day. Enjoy your Tuesday, and this is the hot tea for the week. Bye, guys.